After all of the curse-busting videos that our beautiful Hockey Illuminati has posted, first off, you're no longer gonna be here. Turns out Kyle Dubas was right. And Brendan, we've come across each other a couple of times over the years. Pack your shit. I used to get physical copies of the Hockey News, and let me tell you, when this issue came to my doorstep, I went, no, was that never gonna happen? This was not a goaltending issue. And I've said this before in the past, this is how you solve the Maple Leafs problems. Get rid of that guy. Easy, easy, take an ace. What are you looking at? The Toronto Maple Leafs have a really good record without Austin Matthews. Just go back to last year against the Boston Bruins. That series, the Leafs played like a completely different hockey team with Matthews out of the lineup. Matthews comes back, and they revert to the same old problems that were plaguing them before. Now, would I re-sign Marner? That guy lit a lot of money on fire during these playoffs. It's not as if he's a bad player. He played pretty well for Team Canada at the Four Nations face-off. But the playoffs? Some of the moves he was making? What are you doing, Mitch? Let's be real. Mitch Marner does not have the best support system behind him. Here is his father. He's a wackadoodle. And his agent, Darren Ferris. The Leafs wanted to negotiate during this season. Darren said no. And Darren Dreger, the mouthpiece for Darren Ferris, said, well, the Leafs were toying with 13.5 million. Yeah, like the Leafs are going to give him 13.5 million AAV. This guy didn't want to negotiate. Judging by the way the Leafs play without Matthews in their lineup, I don't think Mitch Marner is the problem, even though he has a complete circus as his camp. This guy might be the most useless almost 70 goal scorer we've ever had in this league. He just doesn't seem to have that drive, that dog in him like Nathan McKinnon, Sidney Crosby, Connor McDavid. Did he play the worst hockey of his career? No. Was he the worst player on the Leafs? Not really. But that bite, he doesn't have that killer instinct. And the Leafs have been saying, oh, we need to make a DeMar DeRozan kind of move. That might be the move. Maybe you move off of John Tavares as well. He is in a contract year, but he's just another member of the core that just don't have that killer instinct. Is it as bad as Matthews' lack of killer instinct? No, not necessarily. In the Boston series, he played really well when Matthews was out of the lineup. It's just this perpetual, ongoing saga. It's not the fans, it's not the media. I remember when the Leafs weren't doing well, and the mantra was, well, the Leaf fans are too much accepting of the Leafs' failure. So which is it? They don't have the killer instinct when it comes to the playoffs. Will they get there? Yeah, perhaps. It only will happen when there is a culture change, and I noticed that change happening last year against Boston. This score should have been 7-1. That second Seth Jones goal should have counted. It was never going to work with this core four, and Kyle Dubas understood that. I'm hoping he feels a little vindicated now.